Okay, so for this video we have the carburetor removed. It's inside now actually. I've removed the choke assembly, or the choke linkage rather, off the choke arm. And I just want to talk a little bit about what we need to do to order a kit for these, for those of you that don't know. I'm going to try to zoom in here, but on this particular carburetor, it's a WT-391. I think you can just see it there now. But that's the number you need to order a kit. And for this particular carburetor, there's two kits available. There's the K20 watt, which is the one I have here, and there's the D20 watt. The K20 watt is more of a major rebuild type kit. It has all the diaphragms for a few different carburetors actually, but it also has the levers. This one has 2 pins in it, has the Welsh plugs and a little screen. It has everything you need to do a major repair on your carburetor. So anytime you're working on this stuff at all, you want a nice clean work area. There's a lot of little parts that can get lost very quickly. You know, cleanliness is everything with these little carburetors, and you know, you don't always get them clean. You try hard, you know, you always give it one good shot, but if you can't get it, it's not that uncommon. But anyways, I'm just going to start by removing with a slot screwdriver here. I'm going to start by removing the fuel pump side. Just one screw there. Now again, this thing was full of water, so I don't know what we're going to get here. Oh yeah, that's pure water coming out of there. I'll just pull the pump off here, pump diaphragm. There's a gasket. So on the pump side, the diaphragm always goes down first and then the gasket. I'm going to take the a Phillips screwdriver now. I'm going to try the metering diaphragm. We'll pull that out and have a look at that. It's just 4 screws. Sometimes these are not, oh, it's coming off there nice, okay. So we're just looking here now for a nice round, supple gasket or diaphragm. It's coming off good there. Wow, you should see the water in this thing. This is all water, check this out. That's not gas, that's water. That is something else. Have your lever. If you were going to do a major, you would take all this out. I'm going to just try to clean it for today, but you would normally take that screw out, just about half out, and then this needle will slip out. You know, this carburetor is surprisingly clean for how much water was in there. I'm just going to give it a little bit of carburetor cleaner. I've already actually given it some, but I'll give it some more. Down the screen if you can, and in these orifices. Flush out some of that water. Still might be in there. I've already used compressed air on it, so most of these are clean, but let's give it one more. Try to get everything you can. Take this cover here, this end cover, and clean it out. This carburetor is actually fairly clean, so I'm suspecting it's just the fuel that was in it actually. It's a lot cleaner than I thought it would be. Thing to note too, that the gasket on this side is down first, and then you have the metering diaphragm, whereas the other side it's the opposite way. Okay, so I'm going to start with the metering side. Now this is the new diaphragm on the left here, and we have the right one, we have the old one on the right. Now the old one is fairly out of shape and stretched. I just want you to see the difference between a new and an old one, that's all. We've got to make sure that all these holes line up while we put it back together. Put our cover back on here. Let's put it down. Some of these little screws are take these screws and tighten them down. You of course want them to go down evenly. So you just want to crisscross as you tighten them. Okay, so we have now our fuel pump side of the carburetor. I have the new one in my left hand here, and you'll notice it's a slightly different color than the one on the right, but it's still okay. It's exactly matches other than that, so we go ahead and use that. There's two locating pins here on the end cover that I'm going to use to put this diaphragm on, just to locate it better, and then that way it won't come out of place as I put it on. There's a little curved area there that matches that side. I'm going to advance this throttle just a little bit to get it out of my way. Let's hold it together with our thumb. Put the final screw in the back here. We use our slot screwdriver. And we're done.